Hi students, today in our class the problem is in a normal distribution 7% of the items are under 35 and 89% are under 63. What are the means and standard deviation of distribution? Okay, this problem is quite different on comparing with previous sums of normal distribution. Okay, in the previous problems we have find out the area if the mean and standard deviation are given, but here in this problem mean and standard deviations are not given, but you have to find out it. Here probabilities are given. Okay, basing on these probabilities we have to find out standard deviation and mean. Okay, this problem is very important in exam point of view. Okay, given that in a normal distribution 7% of the items are under 35 and 89% are under 63. 89% are under 63. That is probability when x is less than 63, probability is 0.89. Okay, 89% means 0.89. This is probability for corresponding to this percentage, 89%. Okay, now here in this graph this is 35, given value 35 and 63, because 7% of the items are 35. This is mu value. Okay, since very less percentage of items are under 35, we have to write down 35 on the left side of mu, and major percent of items are under 63, therefore we have to write down 63 on the right side of mean. Generally in this type of problems we need to find out the areas of left tail and right tail. We have to find out this area and this area. Okay, now probability when x is less than 63 is given as 0.89. Therefore this is given probability. When x is less than 63, probability is given as 0.89, but we need this probability in order to find out area of right tail. Okay, therefore we have to subtract area when x is less than 63. Okay, from total probability. Okay, what is the total probability? Total probability is always equals to 1. Therefore probability when x is greater than or equal to 63 is given as 1 minus 0.89. Okay, we have to subtract from total probability 1 minus 0.89. This value is 0.11. Therefore we found this area. Okay, 0.11. Okay, next we need to find out this area. Okay, given that 7% of the items are under 35. Okay, therefore probability when x is less than 35, under 35, is given as 7%. 7, that is 0.07. 0.07. This area is 0.07. Okay, in this way we have find out areas of two tails, left tail and right tail. Okay, next let us named as O, A, B, C, D, E, O for this portion, empty portion. Now our work is to find out the area of this portion. Okay, and corresponding to this portion we need to find out the value of z. Similarly, the value of z1. Similarly, corresponding to this area, first of all, how to find out this area, and corresponding to this area, we need to find out the value of z2. Okay, if we find out the values of z1, z2, we can easily find out sigma, standard deviation, and mean. Okay, now let us find out this area of OCDEO. Okay, area of OCDE. This area is given as, what is the area of this portion? The area of this portion is 0.5, because total probability is always equals to 1. On the left side portion there is 0.5 area, on the right side portion, and left side portion 0.5 area is there. Therefore, in order to find out this area, we have to subtract this area from 0.5 half of the area, minus 0.07. Okay, this value is given by 43. Now similarly, how to find out area of OABC. Area of OABC. Okay. To get the area of this portion, we have to subtract this area, right tiled area, from 0.5. Okay, that is 0.5 minus 0.11. Okay, this value is given by 0.39. Okay, in this way we have to find out area of OCDEO and OABC. Now corresponding to this area, in the left portion of mu, we have to find out value z1, and similarly corresponding to this area, on the right portion, we need to find out the value of z2. Okay, by using probability distribution table. Okay students, this is normal distribution table. In this table, basing on the area in the table, we need to select z value. These are z values. Okay, first, area of OCDEO, its area is 0.43. corresponding to this area, okay, 0.430. Okay, we have to search for this area in the distribution table. After finding this area, we have to select z value. Okay, here 0.4306 is here. Okay, corresponding z value is given by 1.4 decimal point 8, 1.48. Okay. Corresponding to area 0.43, z1 value is here 0.43, 0.4306. Okay, corresponding to this value, z value is given as 1.4 decimal point 8, 1.48, but area is in the negative portion. Therefore, you have to select z value as negative, that is minus 1.48. Okay, similarly corresponding to area 0.39, Z value is given as, this is 0.397, therefore value is 1.23, decimal point 3, therefore Z2 value is 1.23. In this way we need to find out the values of Z1 and Z2, okay, basing on given areas. Okay, now let us find out mean and standard deviation. We know that mean and standard the relation between mean and standard deviation is given by Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. Okay, here Z1 is given by x1 minus mu by sigma. Okay, but Z1 value is given as minus 1.48 is equal to here x1. Here x1 value is x1 is equal to 35 and x2 is equal to 63. Okay, now x1 minus mu, that is 35 minus mu by sigma. Okay, this is nothing but minus 1.48 sigma plus mu is equal to 35. This is first linear equation, okay, in sigma and mu. Next Z2, x2 minus mu by sigma. Okay, here Z2 value is 1.23. 1.23 is equal to x2 value is 63. 63 minus mu by sigma. Okay, which is nothing but 1.23 sigma plus mu is equal to 63. Okay, this is second equation. Solving 1 and 2, that is minus 1.48 sigma plus mu is equal to 35 and 1.23 sigma plus mu is equal to 63. Okay, change the symbols, cancel mean mu, minus 1.48 minus 1.23, 1 7 minus 2.71 sigma is equal to here minus 28. Okay, minus minus cancelled, therefore 2.71 sigma is equal to, therefore from this sigma is equal to 28 by 2.71. okay, this value is given by 10.3. okay, similarly we will get by replacing value of sigma in this first equation or second equation, we will get mu value. Okay, here mu value is given by mu is equal to 50.3. okay, these are required values, mean and standard deviation. Okay,